Hey, I'm Muskan. When I first heard about loop engineering, my honest first thought was, wouldn't this cost me way more tokens and more money? Fair question. But it turns out that isn't the question that decides whether a loop is worth building. Let's open it up. So what is a loop? Instead of prompting the AI turn by turn, you build a system that prompts it for you. It triggers itself, runs, checks its own work, and decides the next step, with no human in each run. Boris Cherny, who leads Claude Code, says his job now is writing loops. Here's the reframe. Yes, loops cost more per task than a single prompt, repeated context, extra tool calls, iteration. But that's the wrong place to stop. The real question isn't what a loop costs, it's whether it saves you enough time to be worth it. Before you build one, two things have to be true. First, a clear trigger, a schedule, a GitHub event, a file change. Second, a verifiable exit condition, tests passing, a metric clearing, or a human approving. Miss the trigger and it never runs. Miss the exit and it never stops. Let's run a real task through it, nightly dependency updates. Is there a clear trigger? A nightly schedule, yes. A verifiable exit? The test suite passes, yes. Can it check itself? Tests are deterministic, yes. Does it repeat enough? Every night across every repo, yes. 4 yesies, so this one earns a loop. That's the sweet spot, repetitive, well-defined, high-volume work. Nightly refactors, babysitting pull request reviews and tests, reconciling invoices or data, overnight code you review with your morning coffee. Clear task, repeats often, easy to check. And where do loops quietly blow up? One-off, judgment-heavy work. Anything with no reliable way to check success. And high-frequency runs with no caps, agents stuck retrying forever, burning real money. Looking busy is not the same as being done. If you do build one, keep the cost sane. Cap iterations, time, and spend. Use cheap models to generate, strong ones to verify. Externalize the context you repeat into skills or caching. And prefer deterministic checks, tests, and linters over the AI grading itself. So here's the whole thing on one page. Loop engineering isn't a free upgrade, it's infrastructure. Before you build, ask, is there a trigger and a stop condition? Can verification run on its own? Does it repeat enough to earn the setup? If yes, build it. If no, a plain prompt still wins. Your turn. Point this prompt at a task you're tempted to automate. It forces the two questions that matter, what's the trigger and how does it know it's done, and makes you set a hard cap before you spend a token. Can't answer all three? Keep it a normal prompt. Have you tried autonomous loops? Tell me what worked and what quietly blew up your budget. Loops that know when to stop. If this helped you think before you automate, subscribe to Humanitarians AI.